Welcome back to Knox Locks. Whether it's been 5 minutes because I had a little problem here, technical difficulties, or it's been 5 weeks because I've been away for a minute. But I'm back. I crossed the 100 finish line, or milestone, I should say, not finish line. Woohoo! Careful with those words, right? Anyways, I'm not careful shaking the camera. Wow, I'm rusty. Anyways, got lots of stuff here to announce for the giveaway. Got my chips. Had my chips in for a while. There you go, camera, focus. So we got the Let's Learn to Liberate Locks. So everybody's gonna get one of those. Everybody's fortunate to win's gonna get one of the 4 practice locks. They're gonna get a core to replace. You know, let me get a core. I should have had this going. Here it is. Anyways, over here. Sorry, I got a whole box of stuff that I'm catching up on. Yeah, unfortunately, everybody here at the house except me had COVID, and had to take a couple weeks here to pull it back together. But yeah, you're gonna get one of these cores. So you get the core, you're gonna get a rekey, and you're gonna get the practice lock, as well as sticker, chips, bottom of Keyway turning tools. This is Sparrow's, I think it's level 1 tension set. You're gonna need a plug follower, aren't you? And these things are great too. Let me get my knife. I'll show you how easy this is. And this is really why I chose these. I guess I don't need to get that. When you see how easy to make this whole thing operate is. So you get one of these plug followers. Let's see, I don't have one that's open. Alright, make short work it is with a fork. So you're gonna win one of these. And of course this follows, oh, okay, it's just double wrapped. The point is, that's literally, let's see, I already changed out. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I already changed out the 5-pinner. I mean, you kind of see the darker coloration, like it doesn't really match, but hold on, I'll show you. The point is, as long as you have the follower, you can, literally, it's just like a key and lock. This turns, unlocks here, you pull out the whole entire plug, and that functions as a follower. And I mean, as you can see, I got the thing for you to feed the pins. Pretty straightforward, you know, for beginners, like, you know, really, I want options for everybody. That's really what it's coming down to. So if you don't, for whatever reason, want to practice lock, I have a couple clear ones that if you wanted to opt out for. So if you're really beginner picker 101 and you feel more comfortable, hey Legolas, thanks for coming back, buddy. So yeah, like I was saying before, you got the Sparrows practice. You're gonna have the core, right? So you could change out. Like I said, this one is the WR5, so that's the Weiss 5-pin. So that would go in here. I just showed you with the plug follower is literally just like a key to the lock, only in reverse. Takes that right apart. And again, for lower levels, if you really wanted something you could trade that out for clear. I got that option for 2 people. And if there's some black belt people that are like, hey, I'm interested in winning a contest, any contest, just for the fun of winning, but slag locks and little practice guys are beyond me. One lucky guy can claim that one. Oh, I love Revolver. That's my comfort lock. I have one in my room right now that I only have it loaded for regular and serrated. I'm horrible at spools. That's my Achilles heel, man. Spools. I need to practice a lot more. But all the time I'm sitting there watching YouTube or Hulu or whatever, I'm sitting there with my revolver in my hand, like that thing. Even if I'm just raking or just doing whatever, I love my little quad peak. Oh, Pics, man. Hold on, I gotta put you on the head. He's awesome. Sorry, I mean to show off my hairy arms in front of the camera. Let's see. I want to give him a proper display of his things. I'm gonna do a full review on his Pics. Hold on. Man, these things beautiful. Hopefully, if I can get the effects to do it, here's my idea. He made the same exact, close to, if I fade the lights a little bit, I think Lock Noobs is a little bit darker, but the same Kicks profile. Yeah, they are. His quality is really good. His pin work, his sanding. I mean, like you can really, he did a good job, man. Like you could tell he put some time into it, and each one really does feel unique in your hands. I'm going to show you what I mean in a second. I hope I have all 3 in my tray. I got a 4-piece from him. One was he actually had won 2nd place in D-Max contest that I had won 1st place in. I picked the Nessie. Yeah, I saw his pick profiles, and particularly, as I got really big hands and they got messed up from breaking them and stuff. So the handles, man, that's like my number 1 problem area. I get a lot of like cramps and a lot of, I guess like if you're writing too much or grip the pencil too tight. But the way this thing sits, I mean, it just sits in my hand where I don't have to be so, the way I'm holding it now, it's choked up. I don't have to be like that. And it's kind of, I have to get used to that relaxed grip. I'm afraid I'm going to break that front pin right there. But yeah, the Kicks is great. Oh, for my idea. So make it like a magic trick that if I have my tablet in front of you and you see, like right now instead of my hands, you see Lock Noobs, and with my hands, like if this was Lock Noobs, it reaches through the screen, and then I pull this out, and you know what I mean? It's in front of you like this, but it's in Knox's hand, not Lock Noobs, and I pick a thing. The reason I would do that is to answer a question I have for one of my things to enter a contest. Okay, would you rather, pick any lock from anywhere, meaning a pick, like you saw a pick in a magazine, in a video, anywhere, whatever, you saw it, you could summon it at will and have the knowledge and ability to use it, okay? So literally, if you never used like a leashy or anything that you needed to get in any, whatever, say automobile or something that most pickers kind of don't really go for, boom, you got it, okay? That's the magic door number 1 is the pick. The consequences, well, hold on, before we go to consequences, or would you rather have, let's stick with abilities, a key that can open any lock, but you have to cut it yourself, meaning if you had like a Lisi cutting tools, let's see if I have pliers over here, all right, these are not Lisis, these are just pliers, but basically, you have the ability to walk up to the door and with a bird's eye view of the, okay, I could see, we're pin 4, 3, 2, 1, da da da. And it's a lot more legwork than having the ability of picking whatever. But now there's going to be consequences to each. So if you had the key to open any door, you could never pick a lock. And if you had any pick of your choosing to pick a lock, you could never use a key again. Which one would you choose? I think that's an interesting perspective. So you could pick any pick in the world, like you saw. So really, I've never tried a multi-pick. I've never tried a rat yoke. I've never, whatever. Boom, you could summon it along with the knowledge to how to use it. But then you can never use a key again. or the ability to make any key on demand, right? Leashy style. It's going to be a little legwork, but you can never use a pick. So that's the trade-off. If you really love lock picking, and you can never use a key. Anyways, what Kicks was cool about, I think was cool of them, I ordered a set. It started off with I wanted to try the Phoenix handles, and I sent him a message. He told me to check out his Instagram, and I really don't do. Well, I'm sorry. The Phoenix is called the Phoenix style handle. That's what got my attention. The pick itself is called the Kicks, the profile with the notch. Hold on, let me see if I can get up on there to get a little. What? There you go. What I was really interested in the profile was, back in one of my videos, I showed my pick progression, and I was saying in the future it'd be interesting to see if somebody, and I put a hook one, a Peterson hook one, and a gem kind of together, and to create, I was bringing up the monkey's paw as my favorite pick and an example, kind of that. And that's very close, man. Like, it's an alternative to the monkey's paw, and just I like that little notched profile. But anyway, let's get a drink here. 4 a.m. kickstart, unsponsored promotion. Anyways, upon watching his videos, I noticed in the background he had made a one of just this one for for himself, and I made him an offer, and he was nice enough. I got, let's see, where's one of them? You sent me a picture as they were coming off. They're different widths. Let's see. How you doing? Hey, beer can. What's happening, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I just crossed 100 this weekend, dude. I'm stoked about it. But right now I'm showing off some Kicks Fix. You want to call it the Gorilla Fist, huh? Wow, that sounds like it'd have a big tip to it. Like it'd have something punch its way right through the lock. But this was one that doesn't mass produce. This was that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, this is if you could see. Oops, sorry, hitting the camera. What I liked about this, and I saw it through the video right away, is all these little ridges right here along the. Oh, good. That came in kind of good. The way, literally, as I reposition it in my hand, everywhere it goes, it just happens to click right. Like click into a comfortable position. That's what I mean by click right. Even way here at the end, it has that little kink in it. That it almost like snaps into place. If I was going to reach, the fifth or like 6 feet and going deep inside the lock, that's a good reach. I really like this one. But again, that was a one of, and then I just wanted to get a pair to try out the Phoenix handles with the Kicks tip and the quad peak, and I was gonna get them. For me, 23s or 24s a little thick and 15s thin, so he made them at 19,000. And when he was shaving this one down, unfortunately he clipped the back of it, but he didn't shave down to 19 yet, so this one's 23, I believe, 23 or 24. But anyways, he was able to save the rest of it and threw it in as a gift. I thought that was awesome. So I have one at 23 and then I have one at 19. But yeah, each one of these, I mean, you could tell they're definitely hand done as far as no two are the same. That was real cool of them. Yeah, I thought so too. That's when you add it together, meaning they said this was 19 thousandths, this was 19 thousandths of width. And then I ordered this one, which is 23 for a pick. And it really kind of has like a, I guess kind of like a, I'm trying not to shine the light on it, but like an offset hybrid type of diamond to it. It's not quite, or it doesn't have the steepness of the gem. Like if it was like that all the way across, it'd be more like a gem, and it's not quite a hook one either, but I like it. Anyways, the point is it kind of gives me two little sets. So I have one set of Kicks for at 23 and one at 19. Not like it's all that picky or necessary, but that was an awesome little bonus throw in of him that he threw in there. Yeah, that's when the package came. I don't want to show off anybody's addresses or anything that was on there, but yeah, it was all Egyptian writings on the side. And oh, something else that came this week. I wanted to, or I'm sorry, like I said, I've been out for a couple of weeks, so I guess the Lockpickers United Pics came. Let's see, here's mine. I was able to get number 17, I believe. Yep. I don't want to blind you by the light. Let's see. Yeah, come on, man. Anyways, there you go. 2022. Oh, come on, man. 2022 and 17 out of 100. There you go. So they were cool. They allowed you to pick three numbers, and then if you were lucky enough to have the number that you wanted and you still wanted it, you were able to grab it. So it's a deep hook made by Southward. It's a nice deep hook. But it's cool. I love to support Lockpickers United. I like that we even have a little community. So that came in. I got the Pics covered. Low lock. Okay. Kind of, I was just saying, my whole thing for the ever, increasing search for perfect handles. All right. Let me see if I can put my hands out there good enough. So I've had my hands broken several times. That's spiral fracture and stuff. So literally, like, as I'm holding the pick, I get cramps a lot. It gets really, uncomfortable. And Bare Bones has a great solution with their femur handle, but as well, Low Lock Tools. Man, their handles are really cool as far as width. Let me see if I can. Femur, okay. These are the ones I'm going to give away. I thought I had a femur to show them off. Let me grab one. Sorry, dead air. I also forgot my mini panda frog. Guys, if you haven't entered mini panda frog tooth thing, my prediction is for the 8th. So, oh yeah, hold on, I'm back. Sorry. Whatchamacallit? Last minute thing. If you haven't entered mini panda frog 2's giveaway, as far as I know, it hasn't come yet, so the baby hasn't been born. If you haven't entered, last minute, as I'm getting mine in today. But I forgot, I wanted to show you guys the femur handle, which is really what got me into Bare Bones, into really why I'm promoting. I mean, no one's paying me to promote this. I'm giving away, whole kits and stuff, because really these handles are phenomenal. All right, the good, bad, and the ugly. Just real quick, I'm gonna drop my review later today, but let's see. The point is, when you go up and down, it's have little wrenches and stuff in here that I'm gonna show in the giveaway, but I don't want to make a mess all over the place. Let's see, does it fit in this one? All right, hold on before I do it for a display. But just these things are as small as key pins, but you can't. They have little hex right in here, little hex screws to tighten on the pick, and you cannot lose them, boy. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get that tight. Anyways, the point I'm going to show in a minute is when you go to pick with it, it has a wobble. I mean, once it's all the way in, but even when it's tightened, and that when you're dealing with, thousandths of a millimeter, you have to get a feel for it. Like if you see Panda Frog's video, he's underwater, and honestly, I think it'll almost pick better underwater, just for the way the handle would float and the way gravity would affect everything a little bit less. I think this thing would almost prevail like a champ in that. I mean, obviously none of us are sitting underwater, but I could see where, for me, my hands get cramped and I can go forever with this because it's so big. Literally, it keeps my hand from freezing. So where if I'm clutching a multi-pick or a Sparrows or something, I'm a little better with the normal bare bones, which is like Peterson style, something like that. That's obviously a little better compared to Sparrows or multi-pick, but when you got something like the Seamer, like you can really. But again, the part of the trade is. So I'm trying to find the. I got a lot of stuff to give away. That it all came in the last 2 weeks or so. And like I said, we had COVID here, so everything's been sitting in boxes. So I figure it'd be nice to display it all as I'm figuring it out. So sorry if this isn't an exactly put together video displaying my goods. You're more on the inside. You get the inside scoop. Anyway, so here's I try to color code them. So I'll use the 24,000s in black, and then I use the 15,000s in white. So here's one I had loaded with a Bogota, and for a triple peak, man, these things are fine. I mean, look at it, it's sturdy as can be. This ain't going anywhere. Like, it's fine. The back and forth, no problem. Those screws hold it right in place, nice, it works. The issue that it has is a small hiccup, but if it gets you, it gets you. It's that little tiny. I know you almost can't even see how small it is, or it looks like my fingers moving. But that little tiny, like, you know, again, when you're dealing in the realm of millimeters, that little flexion. Sometimes I wonder, did I feel feedback? Did that just click, or you know, is that's the only downside? I mean, the only. Other than that, it's 3D printed. The graphics are all around it, and the bare bones logo, and really just it's comfortable. I mean, that's the way it's meant to be held, where the bone is, where the skull and the bones, but not necessary. I mean, you can hold it obviously however is comfortable to you, but for long term, meaning like I said, when I do my comfort locks, my revolver, I'm gonna get that for you. Like this. Here we go. And that's another thing too, man. That's if you legless, like you said, you already have a revolver. Uh, if you Here's another thing too. I just crunched math in my head before I started filming this, or you know, going live. I noticed there's only about 10% actually go for the giveaway. So like when John Locke had his John Locke 300 giveaway. So out of the 300, it was only less than like 30 actually entered the giveaway, right? So if you think about this, if I'm giving away 9 things here, like I'm going to give away 8 practice locks with a pack lock to celebrate the 100. That's 9 giveaways. So if 10 people are entering, you're pretty much almost guaranteed to win. Like, you know, I don't want to put myself down for lack of viewers, but literally, if 10% enter, I only have 100 viewers. I'm giving away 9 things. Like, you kind of got a victory. Anyways, if you happen to win and you're like, hey, I'm cool with the challenge lock, if you want 2 cores, I could probably do something, you know what I mean? Like, if you already have the revolver, I mean, that'd be awesome to have like a Yale and a Quickset, or what was the one I just pulled out? The RW5, the Rustwin. Oh boy. I just got so much stuff all over the place right now. But yeah, the point is, if you already have the revolver, I could just pull out the practice lock, and if you want to swap for 2 plugs, I could do that for you. And I got my own practice ones I could part with. But yeah, for me, the whole point was, if you never picked up a lock before and never picked up a pick, and you watch some Bosnian Bill videos, or particularly the guy who ropes everybody in, including myself, lock picking lawyer. Okay, so there you go. You had 17. Okay, so that reflects. So literally, if I'm giving away 9 things, and even if 17 people enter, you stand more in a 50-50 chance that you're going to win. So, you know what I mean? And considering you're all getting a variation of the same thing, you know what I mean? That's good if you ask me. I mean, that's great odds. So like I said, you're going to get the lock, you're going to get the plug follower, you're going to get, where's the level 1 tension set from Sparrows. I'm going to throw, you only from Jimmy Long's on the small giveaways, not the big one. I'm gonna let everybody get to make their own tension tools. So that's a gift from Jimmy. And then, like I said, so you get the lot. All right, I already have two winners of my. I don't have Patreon as far as like support, but people that have supported me on the way, as far as help me get my chips. I didn't have the money up front, so my friend Little Shannon helped me put that together. My friend, you see him in the thing, Dave Geist, he helped come up with my graphics and the Knox Locks logo, entrance, and exit for the videos. Thanks, dude. My idea is really here for the giveaway is for a couple months. Like I said, I watched Lockpicking Lawyer and Bosnian Bill and Lock Noob. Those are kind of like my little triangle of the YouTube algorithms. And I was on the fence of ordering the $20 kit that I showed off from eBay, and that's where I got one of these. I think is this one of these locks that I'm going to give away, or you have the option to swap out for if you really want to, white belt, learn the inners of the locks. I got that for a couple people. But anyways, before I invested like, 50, $100, and the first kit I got was a Sparrow's Vorax. But even before I went there, I only got the $15 set of hookers and tension tools. But the point is, I wanted in my hands something I could try before I invested anything. And in this giveaway, by winning, you not only have that, but once you realize you like it and it's fun, although it's not as easy as it looks in the video and takes a little bit of practice, at the end of the day, you have everything to get to where I am now, which is orange belt. So, I mean, you get the opening, just whatever, that's a white belt. Even if you only get the 3-pin, anything that's a turn, the picture, you get the white belt. Yellow belt, I mean, I don't know if you'd have to, they don't require disassembly, but I mean, even if you rake it, that's, you get your yellow. And then if you swapped out, I think the sledge for the, yeah, well, it's funny, I had two real big community exchanges. I lost, I guess like 4 or 5 viewers over it. And, you like the logo lock? Yeah, I've been saving this for a minute. I only ordered 3. One for myself that was black, one for John Locke that was black, and then this guy that has saving. It kind of has. I really like the way the red came out. When I order more, that actually has. I guess I get to pick my URL now. So hopefully, if Knox Locks isn't taken, I'll have the YouTube URL on the side. But I only had 3 of those. I engraved John's, and whoever wins, I'd like to engrave it for you, just to, whatever memento that's going to be a one of. But, yeah, I figured for Panda Frog, my man, dude, I'm putting in, that's good at, just the fact your name came up tells me you're not in the hospital right now having the baby. Because I'm putting in you're in for chips, pal. You're in. Whatchamacallit? I'm putting my thing. Where's my paper? Oh boy. Only because I don't do centimeters and I gotta translate it to inches. I'm gonna put a official video out later this morning, official. But my prediction was for June 8th, 8.8 pounds, so 8 pounds 8 ounces, otherwise, and then I'm gonna do 8 inch. Wait, yeah, let's do 21 centimeters. So that's my prediction. I still got to pick the lock, but I just wanted to let you know it's coming out here this morning. Okay, right after I'm done with a little early morning celebration. Okay, so review. No, you do not get my revolver, but you do get the practice lock. You get the core. You get the key to rekit and the pins, obviously. You're going to get a mat. Let's see. Now, here's where the thing comes in. I got 9 people, and everybody's got to share the wealth on the level. So I'm taking the mats from where's the reload kit? That comes with, I have 2 reload kits, so that's 4. That's for 4 people. They have 2 in each one. And then the other 6 of you guys are going to get, let me get a few of them. He must have already brought them in. Wow, I got stuff all over the place now. Anyways, it works good for pinning. It's a little piece of floor tile, but it's ribbed like perfectly for. I have a thing of 6 of them. Where did I put them? Oh, and they're all gonna come in the bare bones little. I call them body bags. I make up nicknames for things of bare bones. I'm glad he adopted the coffin handles. I was like, dude, how do you not call your bare bones handles coffin handles, dude? You got to lay those bones to rest and get them to work in their coffins. And he adopted that. That's my first shout out or credit. I love that. Mark's a cool dude. And yeah, that's another thing. Is shout out for, again, the final giveaway, the 100th celebration. You're going to have your choice of Jimmy Longs, either flat or rounded. Your call, your choice. Again, I'm leaving a lot up to you. Do you know out of the 3 cores which one you want? Out of the key bidding, which one you want? High, low, highs. If you want that blue key right there is technically for raking. This one right here, if you look at the Sparrow's website and do the rekey kit, and you look at that's all just standard. I mean, like literally, like one difference is on the very end. The end cuts. If they're all like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, that very last one's like a 4 or 6, whichever direction. Let's see. Here's all the extras I have. Let's see. Okay, I got a couple of the Pics to give away. Now we're talking, buddy. I've got my bare bones kits. I'm going to break up. So, see what I'm trying to do. I really want to find a damn pin and mat. Oh, here. Wow. Everything's like right in front of my face, just cramped. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. That's anybody tunes in or whatever. I plan on going here so people wake up. So hopefully I'll have another hour. Hopefully. But yeah, if anybody stops in, like I said, I was literally talking about your entry as you were coming in. I had the thing written down and everything. But what I'd like for you to, here's your pin and mat, here's your lock, here's your core. Come on, key. Here's your Rake key. Of course, it's gonna have the pins. So now, like I said, I already have 2 winners that I kind of did for my Patreons, my friends who supported me. And the 2 winners, one was Dave Geist, and then the second was Robert Appleton. So I'm putting together. Thank you, Panda Frog. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Seriously. Okay, so you're gonna get, for example, for this one I'm putting together right here, I'm gonna give. Dave's gonna get he's never touched a lock in his life. So I asked him if he wanted to go clear. He said no. So that option's still there. So he's gonna get a Bogota. No handle on that one. I'm just showing you. I'm gonna give him. I like this one out of the bare bones. This one's from the butcher's block. They have different names as far as like rib bone, backbone. I forget the actual name. They're not labeled on the Pics, and if they're not, forget about it. So okay, well, let's put the swag together first. Okay. So for Dave's gonna get one of each stickers, a bag to put it in, a nice chip that Knox Locks, youtube.com, which I'm glad. Hopefully I could put it as my URL now. And my slogan, let's learn to liberate locks together. That's the whole point. And I'm glad I crossed 100 because I didn't want people to think I was holding my subscriber count hostage. You know what I mean? Like, so if you don't get in, if you don't reach 100, no, I really, I just wanted everything to kind of grow organically, and I'd like for you to get in now so that you learn with me, as opposed to, that's kind of the point. And I'm only an orange belt, so it's not too intimidating what I'm working on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here picking Bilock Medicos or Asa Abloys that are crazy or off the wall, and you better know what you're talking about before you even get involved. Okay, stickers, chips. So, being Dave never touched the lock, I'm going to give him the quick set wide open keyway. So that's the bag of swag. There's the lock. Here's his pinning mat. I'm gonna get the proper bags in my room with the pins. I swap out that core. I'm gonna give him the triple peak Bogota in 23, and then I'm gonna give him one that I've already sharpened and cleaned up. That's another thing, anybody, that I gotta remember to say when I'm gonna put a little like a 5-minute video just kind of showing everything real quick that people can share and wrap up quick style. Anyways, if you want the option, I'll sharpen them for you. You know what I mean? Clean them and sandpaper them. That's no problem, dude. You know what I mean? Takes me 5 minutes. At the same time, if you want them to do yourself as part of the journey, if these really are your first picks, or you know, second, third, whatever you want to get into doing it yourself, whatever. You know, whatever makes it easier and fun for you. Now that's the whole point. It's supposed to be fun, right? So you got your stickers, you got your plug follower, right? So now you can take the lock apart, you can change out the cores, and you got your follower so pins aren't bouncing all over the place. So you got your lock, you got your core, you got your key, you got your hook, you got your tension tools. Okay, now this is where things get a little tricky. And what I mean by that is, I want to show you exactly. All right, I don't have to worry about it today because Rob's not picked the Yale Keyway. Rob, I haven't selected that for. I'm sorry. I keep saying Rob. I have to put Rob second. I don't want to forget that. Dave's. Anyway, so putting Dave's together, being he's not getting the Yale, I don't have to worry about him getting a special top of Keyway. So hold on, let me grab that too. Okay, again, sorry for dead air. But okay, here's the standard bottom of Keyway that comes with bare bones. Not knocking bare bones. I just personally need more than that. They happen to include my favorite, which is the wire, the bottom of Keyway wire. It's like the piano wire style. I mean, for me, how solid that is, it really does uh, communicate the feedback pretty good. I like that. However, for the rest of the bottom of the Keyway, I'm not too keen on it. Of course they work, dude. Z wrenches work, and they'll get the job done. But at the same time, I just like the bottom of Keyway is a little bit bigger. Again, I got big hands, so I'd like to have the option of bending and flexing it to meet the lock. So that's why I got the level 1 tension tools, but I can't find the top of Keyway. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, the point that I was going to make before was, oh, you guys want stickers? Oh yeah, dude, hold on. Everybody's guaranteed stickers. There's so much going on here. I forgot. Everybody that enters, you got stickers. That's for everybody. For everybody that participates, and I have multiple ways to enter. I got 9 giveaways. So from I have that would you rather question that I hit Legolas up with earlier, where I have a would you rather one, and you just got a comment, you get entered. Another one is, because I like to get this out to as many beginner pickers as possible, so I'd like you to share it with on social media by any yeah, dude, I love bare bones. I was just saying before, for not being paid to promote them, I love to talk about them because they're let me put the top of Keyway down. So in my hand, I have mangled, broken fingers. So these things really, really help as far as being able to pick for duration and being able to pick for time. And let's see, I'll give you an example for my comfort locks. Like if I'm sitting here just watching Hulu or YouTube, or that's another thing too. I don't know if any of you guys experience this. I'd like an answer, honestly. Do you guys ever get the itch to pick while you're watching other pickers? Meaning, like, I watched Lock Noob's 100,000 giveaway thing, and just watching him go through his kit, and he wasn't really popping a lot of locks there. He's mostly talking to everybody in the chat, but anybody else get that? When they watch YouTube, they see other people picking, and all of a sudden they get an itch to pick. But sorry, yeah, look at that. That's how easy my opens are sometimes. That's chamber one. But again, that's just standard. And then I go through my Achilles heel. I say this open, and it's kind of why I don't yet take challenge locks. Is to be so easily defeated by a spool pin. I could do serrated really well for some reason. I stumble on, well, not for some reason. I could already tell you exactly why. I'm not good at top of keyway. If you notice even how I pick now, for somebody who's only been picking for months, I could already tell you what's like wrong with my picking style. Is I'm already holding the keyway sideways, but it's just how my wrists are. Like, we're not in a vise, we're not so comfort wise. I'm a hand picker. So like when I'm sitting there watching, that keyway is sideways to me a lot of the time. So I kind of technically side pick. I mean, not that's a big deal, but just learning. Anyways, the point I was making about the Yale keyway is everybody, when they win, let me put the revolver away. All right. Focus at one thing at a time here. Okay, so he's got bottom of keyway. Where are they? There you go. Now, you're only getting one type of keyway tool. So, I have 2 bags of 5 that I have for the give. Like, each bag comes with 5 thicknesses. And honestly, the big boy, I don't know if that's going to be necessarily useful for the Yale. So, I'm going to have to maybe take it for my mortar, get my lockbox out, take it on the mortar cylinder Yale, see which one. Because I don't want somebody to say, take one away, that's a thin one, and then be like, oh, that one I should have had for the Yale, so I got to think this through. But like I said, for today, I'm giving away quick set, and Rob's going to have to get back to me on a core. So, okay, hold on. That's Dave's put together. I need to pick him a top of keyway. Oh, hey, Kraken, what's happening, buddy? I'm happy that you came in. Real happy to see you. Yeah, so like I said, I just don't want to give away whichever cop of keyway that might be like best for the Yale, and then all of a sudden be like, like I should have had the foresight to see that, I shouldn't have given that one away on a quick set. You know what I'm saying? Now that's all. I'm trying to look out for everybody. I said make this as fun as possible. So as of right now, a nice dog-eared first time one, I say would be this one. Okay. I don't have my micrometer out. Like, I got so many open packages. Like I said, just pulling this all together and breaking this all out now as I'm digging through stuff just to find it. I didn't get to read that comment. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I'm not used to live streaming either. Hold on. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're doing 9 hours. Okay. Oh, you're 9 through 12. You got 3 left. Well, okay. Hey, enjoy your break, man. Okay, so you got Sparrow's bottom of Keyway. Where the hell did that guy keep floating away? All right. So to make these stretch, everybody's going to get 3, but they have scissors, 3 double bends and 3. So you might not going to get both sizes, but you're going to get one that definitely fits for that lock. All right, Kraken, take care, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm going to have to get a trade, a pack lock trade. Kraken, here we get more. Anyways, here's the sparrows. Let's see what we got exactly. Break this down. Let's see. I reckon I have about a half an hour to sort this out on camera. And the rest I'm gonna have to get back to. So let's. Okay, all right. So some are double bent and some have the single. Oh, very good. Okay, that's good. So this way, the different widths, I can actually get going twice, so nobody actually gets left out. I like that. Okay. Well, now you're getting a top of Keyway too. I was gonna say, no, some people like the shorter end for top of Keyway, but you got that, dude. So I'm gonna hit you with the medium size, medium width L bend. Later, Kraken. Take care, buddy. Again, if you ever re-up on those pack locks, let me know, dude. I wouldn't mind having that squid sitting back here somewhere, or Kraken to be exact. All right, so we have a double bend top of Keyway, Rake. We have the pick. I got to take out that triple peak that I'm gonna give to him. Okay, we almost have one winner done. Again, anybody that if you're watching this on the replay, you didn't miss entries. The two that I'm picking up here were for people that supported me like to get here. You know what I mean? As far as graphic arts designs, helped me with the skull designs, and I had 8 people. They're on my board. You'll see that I have teachers on the left, which Bosnian Bill, Lock Noob, Lock Picking Lawyer, D-Mac, John Locke. Locksport Viking. So the teachers are on the left. My tools are on the right, which I'm going to be happy to add 2 new stickers, which are I had Jimmy Long's on here, the Law Locked, and where's Kicks at? It's on the side over here, and the Kicks Picks one. So I'm going to have those under the tools, and then at the bottom, I have the most important part, the thank yous. So these are the people that out of 8, I did a coin toss, which I have a Kennedy coin with the brains blown out of it. So I'll show that to you for one of the coin giveaways. I just don't want to get flagged or something for making that as my screenshot. In case, it is a little bit in bad taste, but I wouldn't want anybody to get offended by it. All right, so I need a Bogota. Hit me with a Bogota. Where's my open picks? Oh, well, hold on. I didn't even finish displaying the grand prize. Okay, you're 40 minutes into the video, and we're still talking about the weeklies. The mega jackpot. You get the bare bones ultimate advanced. So these are the handles. And hold on, let me put Rob's together. So this way, this is a wrap right here, and I don't have to worry about. Wow, I keep saying Rob's. Rob's is next. This is Dave's. There you go. That's it. Dave's complete. Okay, put that all in there. We're good. Sorry again, bounce all over the place. But yeah, so what you're gonna get is a complete kit. And hold on, I got mine in a special bag. That's why. Okay, yeah, we got the goods. I didn't have the Molly flag. You can't. I'm sorry, the Australian flag for the Molly pouch. Can't give away the Molly pouch without the Australian flag. Okay. So this is the kit. This is just my custom little case for it. The Knox bare bones. On the back, I got my little for the Locksport channel, and you unzip her. On the left side, I got all the 24s. On that side, I got all the 15s, and then the Knox locks, Pics with bare bones, which I dig a lot. And then the early prototype of the stickers with the femur bone that Mark sent me. That's already fading. But yeah, this is a complete set. That's four Pics, 4 hooks in 2 sizes. The turning tools I showed you. And then on top of all that, I said Jimmy Long was nice enough to throw in, so you get to pick between the flat or the round for the Jimmy Longs. And that's all gonna come tucked away in what I'm now calling little body bags. So you get a bare bones. I know you really can't, there you go. It has the bare bones skull on there. So if you get it in a good light, you can see the skull. So you get everything in a cool little pouch. So there's the stickers and swags already in there. Here's the plug follower, the lock. The core. You know what? I'm gonna have to tape this up, and I have a plastic something maybe to even put it in, because with that and the pins for the blue key in my room, I can't have that floating around loose in the pouch. So I have something I could put it in, even if I gotta get one of these bags. But okay, that's one giveaway down. So, and this one counted for 2. So out of 9 to 7 more giveaways. And of course, the next question that I'm gonna have to confront: how do we enter? Okay, I'd like for you to share this on social media of any form: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you do. The whole point is I want beginners to get in on this. Like I said, out of the 100 people that I have that follow, maybe if 10 enter. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have a good chance of winning if I'm giving away 9 different things. So I would really like to get this word of mouth wise to as many people. So share across social media. Giveaway 2. I'm gonna have the riddle question. I'll pitch it to you again. Maybe you can even help me tighten up the words a little bit. Would you rather be able to pick a pick of your choosing? So the way I would love to demonstrate this was, I said Lock Noob just got a couple weeks ago very similar Kicks Pics. So for example, say I wanted that, and there's a video pause with Lock Noob's hands like that. Well, Knox is able to reach right in there in the screen, and whoop, I got that lock pick, and I know how to use it, because with the pick comes the skills, of course, right? So would you rather have any pick you want and the skill to use it, but you can never use a key? Again, ever. Okay, no keys. Or would you rather be able to make any key, meaning like with a leashy cutter, something like these are just pliers, but to give you an idea. So you can look down the barrel, get a little more accurate. You can look down the barrel, right down the core, and be like, okay, I can see that that's a 76315. Well, actually, yeah, no, 7 and 1 could be in the same lock. Anyways, the point is, you can see it on demand. Well, I guess you'd have to carry. Well, I'll even give that to you. It's a universal blank. So literally, you just pull out the blank, you cut it, manipulate it to will. But you can never touch a pick again. So you can never pick locks. That's your trade-off. So would you rather have a key that can open any door and never pick? Or would you rather have a pick that can open any door but never use a key? So when I launch that one, whoever answers it, that'll be the entries for that weeks. That's the only thing that I'm kind of struggling with, is the frequency to give these things out, only because it's open to anywhere in the world. That's what the whole emphasis of this is. Literally, I want anybody and everybody to get in on that. The only stipulation, and I mean this is the only, is it has a $20 cap. So I know in America, from coast to coast. So I'm right by New York. So from New York to California for $8.95, I can ship box. Anyways, more than this to get coast to coast. So I'm willing to double that up to 20 for anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lock somebody out because they live in Europe, Australia, wherever, China. I don't care where you live, dude. You know, it's just if it comes to you literally live someplace unique or exotic that I gotta have some Outback Express or something special get it to you, and it comes to like 30 or something, then you know, like I said, I have a $20 cap. You put any other 10, it's yours. You know, I'm not selling you anything, but if you win and you know you feel it's worth it to get it to you, you know, I'm more willing to do that. So okay, well that's Dave's winnings, and then again, I'm going to bring up everybody that wins. Make sure if you want one, you have one of these bristles that come to you, and I don't want to say more than one because I want a couple for myself. But I could definitely guarantee 9 of these out. Make your own tension tools. So again, you know, if you're a part of Lockpickers United and you're working your way up the ranks, you know, you got to make some type of tool, whether a pick or a tension rod. I believe that's at, was it blue belt, green belt, maybe even purple? I'm not sure. Above my pay grade, but I'm getting there. Yeah. So I got, and I'm trying to think. I mean, it's just us here, right? I'm trying to think, even if there's the 9 ones are off, if I still have the clear locks or if people supplemented them out. I sent 2 kilograms to California. Okay, and where you're in England? That was from England to California. 27. See, that's not. If it's something like that, dude, I'll swing an extra $5 on my own. That's not bad. I just don't want anybody to be left out because they're, you know, landlocked or sea locked or whatever else. From UK, yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah, so 27. That's not bad, dude. I wouldn't exclude you for that. For the 7, I'd get it to you. Yeah, but I had to add the Sparrows bottom of Keyway because I don't have enough of these piano wires. I only get 1 per kit, and I'm only breaking up 2 kits for the giveaway. And I can't just give away 2 bottom of Keyways, or I wasn't satisfied with just giving away the Z wrenches because if you get the wrong one, then you're really, you know, in the creek. And if this is your first experience or your first, you know, really go at it, I don't want you to give up or, you know, rage quit or whatever else on your first experience just because you didn't have proper tools. Or, you know, not only want to say proper tools when you know what you're doing, you can make it work with a lot. But okay, so Dave's giveaways wrapped up. Now for Rob's. Let's see. Okay. There's Dave's little body bag. Body bag number 2. All right. I'm going to make this one a little fast. Okay. Another lock. Another key. Another follower. I know that's still for Dave with the thing over there. Okay. Another chip. Another sticker. So yeah, I got 7 more of these winnings going out, man. So that's, like I said, please enter, dude. Please, definitely. You stand a very more than fair chance of winning. Especially that end jackpot. To have a full set of bare bones. To have your pick of Jimmy Longs. To have the lock, the core, the key. Dude, that's a lot, man. Like for winning one thing to get you all that whatever belts or to get you all that, you know, if you're a beginner, obviously you're going to get the most. Well, see, exactly. That's why I wanted to have something for everybody. That's I don't want anybody to be like, you know, well, that's, you know, you're above the pay grade. I get it. So it's, you know, to learn on a sledge that you already, dude, I got 10 sleds over here, or I got 20 hills that I picked through, or I make challenge locks out of things that you're trying. Exactly. So I really wanted to have something for everybody. So I had something to dumb it down in the sense of clear locks, and then something at the end to build it up. And who knows, as it goes along, honestly, what I was thinking is I have a couple duplicates, meaning like things that locks I'm probably not going to pick, such as yeah, right. Okay. Sure. Anyways, I have like a Medico, what is it, 51S, right? I have 2 of those. They were on a pharmacy door that was at a construction site, and I live in a relatively small town, so I knew the owner of the pharmacy. So it was a sealed door, and I saw that they had medicos in the locks that was there. So I asked at lunchtime if they wouldn't mind if I picked them out of the doors, and they were more than happy to say knock myself out. So I do have a set of them. One has the full tang back to it, and the other one's just like a normal mortise without the doorknob style tang to it. All right, hold on. Lock, sticker, swag, chip, plug, a turner. All right, this guy needs, let's see. Yeah, I'll let you guys vote. That's something fun. Let's do something inclusive. Okay. From this side, I guess I'll make it a left or a right. You guys can pick what Rob gets. Okay. For Rob's kit, again, he never picked the lock in his life. He said he'd leave it up to me. So, I'm going to let you guys have a little bit of fun. What would you go with? Personally, I'd go with the double peak. This guy needs a rake. What do you like better, the worm or the double peak? So whichever one you decide, that's the one Rob's gonna get. And then for the Pics. Okay, these are both from the Butcher's block, the 23,000s. Again, they're not etched on there, so I don't know what the name as far as like jawbone or back wing. I don't know that. I use the bottom one a lot more personally, but the profiles are, sorry, that way, are damn near identical. There you go. Like you can see, there's literally millimeter of difference on there. Very close. I mean, really, for a beginner, I don't even know if that's going to make a world of difference. But for rakes, what do you think? Does Big Rob here get a? I'd say probably, if I was picking and never picked the lock, I'd probably say double peak. Just because double the chances to get that above the shear line. I mean, the snake grates, yeah, you saying worm? All right. Worm his way through the lock. All right, figure it out, Rob. Like I said, you get the worms. You get the worms. All right, so like I said, these are very similar, but just for a choice to be made, you say I use that one a little bit more. Top or bottom pick? Well, I'm trying to give you a decent display. The short one. So that guy's a little bit shorter. Okay. All right, Rob. There you go. See, I'm not manipulating it in any way, so that I mean, if you wanted something else, I'd swap it out for you. If you're like, I always had an eye on DeForest Diamond, then all right, dude, no problem. Talk to me. I'll swap it out. Nothing's been sent yet. All right, good. You both voted for the same one. All right, short one, the bottom one. All right, see that? We're all in agreement, pal. Nobody's shorting you. So you got a worm rake coming to you, and a short hook, courtesy of Bare Bones. You got the lock, the plug follower, stickers, chip, and all that swag, courtesy of Knox. And let's see, this guy needs bottom of Keyway. Let's see, what do you guys think Rob should get? The flat or the double bent? Yeah, that's really the only rake you use. See, I love the quad peak, man. I absolutely love the quad peak. Like for me, the quad peak, I would take that over most of these any day. That's when I saw Kicks made that on his thing, I was like, yes, dude, that was my little setup from the Kicks. It was the Kicks profile and that quad peak. All right. Let's see. I would say I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna get a straight one. This one. Okay, put that in the bag. Really, like a city rig. See, that's okay. I have tried I mean, a lot, dude, a lot of different. I'm going to show you like 4 different profiles right now, at least. I do not have luck with these guys for some. Well, hold on, I'll show you the one I do have luck with, and you're probably going to scratch your head. Okay, here's the bare bones one that I'm giving away, the Eller City Rake. All right, decent normal city. Okay. Hey, my lock. That's a Peterson. Okay, now Peterson does have different cuts, but what made this one's from a China kit that I have. I'm going to show you the difference in a second. What makes it different is the highs way at the end. So literally as you're jamming it, well, hopefully you're not stabbing it too hard, but as you're jamming it through the locks, that high cut first one, for some reason, like really packs a kinetic wallop that gets it to the rest of the city rakes. Well, these two are both Petersons, so they're kind of the same. This one's the mini, so it is, you know, obviously smaller, but they're similar in stature. But I just don't have luck with city rakes for some reason. Well, not like the way I do with a Bogota or a quad. And for me, I just feel the more that you have, as far as, I mean, I wouldn't really, unless you had more than 5 pins, I wouldn't go more than 5. I guess that's called a what, quint, right? The quint would be quads 4, quints 5. So yeah, quintuplets 5. All right, yeah. So that's I wouldn't personally, but yeah, this is the city rakes I have. But yeah, that long, this one, for some reason for me, if a city rake does work, that's the one that works for me sometimes. Again, maybe it's the angle or the kinetic force I'm using, not sure. Right, hold on, let me put my Pics away. I'm gonna do a whole video for this guy, probably later on this week, because today's gonna be the wrap this up and then mini panda frogs. Again, everybody, don't forget to get your things in if you have in your entry for mini panda frog. Coming any day. Okay. So literally like a wave type of motion as opposed to just scrubbing. I got you. See, I love this type of communication, man. That's I could do this a lot of the time. Like, this is my preferred method of streaming. I just like the back and forth conversation and suggestions, and for me, I'm able to learn a lot and just have outside opinion to, you know what I mean? Just simple stuff. Yeah, I don't know everything by a long shot. So, you know, I love the secondary input. Okay, so, all right, these packages all made up, ready to go. Rob got his Pics. He got his bottom of Keyway. He needs top of Keyway. So, we got a bunch of bare bones still. A bunch. Let's see. I don't even need to give him a wire one yet. Let's try this guy. Oh, that's a little thick for. Well, see, my idea with the rekey was, as long as you have that rekey, it doesn't matter if, let's say I picked a number 2 for Rob. Well, that makes sense. He's the second winner. Dave was the first patron to win. He was the second, so that works out. Okay, I like the numbers game so far. Not bad. That's considerably good bidding, actually, for you know what I mean. That's relatively flat. Not bad. The point is, you're only doing 2 pins on this one, anyways. So I mean, as all of us kind of lockpicking world, no, 1, 2, man, you're in there, 1, 2. So the point is of me giving you the rekey is all of these can be pinned up to 6. Actually, there's 6 holes back there if you take this out. So it puts everybody on a level playing field. If you pick number 2, it doesn't mean you're stuck with just 2 pins. You know, just puts rekeyed out, and you got whatever you want to put in there. 3, you want to go 4. I mean, seriously, when I with the plug, once I found I can go to 6, I was like, oh, I'm shorting myself. Like, okay, so you can really. My idea is I like to make challenge locks out of these little Knox locks, challenge locks. I just don't know with the Bible with the Bible mod part that I want to see if there's a way, basically, if I could shave this down and put grub screws in. That's what I'm getting at. Long story short. So there you go. I'm gonna be picking one of the 5-pin. Anyone but Yale. I fucking hate Yale right now, just because I've been practicing a little hard on them. But I'm gonna be doing the regular 5-pin, probably the Weiser one, the WR Keyway I have right there. Probably end up doing that one for the mini Panda Frog. Because these are my mini locks, are as close as I get. I mean, to me, these are the same size plugs, really. So this is just the cutaway sledge. All right, so you got your top of Keyway. All right, so we got bottom of Keyway, top of Keyway. Let's see. You got your hooks, you got your rakes, you got your stickers, you got your awesome. It's gonna be open call for the windshield, or for the bristles, or whatever you want to call these things. They're actually bristles from a street sweeper for the tension turners. Just simply ask. Like I said, there should be enough for everybody. So that's 2 packages. Good to go. Okay, so that's, if you see how the giveaways progress in here, that's what's remaining of this kit. So I'm going to keep giving these away, and there's no reason that, don't feel if someone picked a 23 that all of a sudden, because you got a 15 works just fine in these. There's plenty of room in here, and you're not going to get pinched up or caught up, or you're not going to overbend it or break it. Not very easily anyways. So let's see, coming up soon, I'm about to kind of wrap it up here. People are going to start waking up. But things that I wanted to go over to review, I have from Law Lock Tools. Man, they have a good thing kind of going as far as handles. The two, if you had to ask me right now, what's, I guess functionality has to go with favorite, because your favorite can only last so long. It's no good if you can't use it, right? So yeah, let me just pull this. So I got the Renegade set from Law Lock. So Andy was cool and hooked me up with a promo code, so I was able to throw in a couple rakes, because this is basically all single pins with the exception of the man, I hate talking about things and not showing them when I have them to show it. The Nessie right here, and the hognose, I believe. I want to call it the boom slang, or the Medusa. I'm used to lock noob with the double hump and the yeah, my lock, dude. I just got this. Like, literally, I've been drooling over this, like, to get in the mail. Like, get here faster. Like, dude, this is my congratulations to myself. And like I said, I just rounded up the set with they actually don't have a quad peak. They have a triple peak, and they have the Quint. The only quad that they have is in the I think it's called Valerian. I know they have a Valerian thing, but I think it's the Valerian one, but they don't have these handles. They only have the, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it all the same thickness of handles. And this is a dual thickness pick. Sorry, that's why it's all hooks. So it's, these are all like type-ins too. So he invented the Nessie and, well, invented, but you know, it is credited for it, the Nessie and the hognose or the boom slang. But some of these are the heavy metal picks in the back. Again, I'm not really familiar with the kit. I mean, I will do a review once I got some time with it. But the handles on these things are phenomenal. So my only problem, I love multi-picks. Like, I'd probably say if I was forced with a gun to my head that I had to pick a lock right now in front of you and only could pick up, I'd probably pick a multi-pick. But I can't hold it for long, because as I'm clutching it like that, the handle's so short, it comes in here, and it's so thin for me, thin meaning this way. It's just Law Lock. Wow, dude, it has that same communication that the multi-picks have. So that's steel on steel. You do not miss a heartbeat with these things. Now, even with gripping nose, it is thin metal. So you're good this way, meaning width, but you still have a little bit. So if you cramp up that way, that's where I'm telling you, bare bones really shines, dude. This femur handle, if you can get over that little tiny bit of wiggle room, let me see, I got one out here somewhere. There's a little tiny bit of play. Oh, here's the, I never showed, I'm bouncing all over the place with how much stuff I have. This is the full Molly kit that I'm giving away. I went and I got the Australia flag, wasn't in the kit. So you got your proper flag. I wanted to represent where it's from, man. I'm not robbing anybody their credit points. And you got the full bag of the 23s, and you got the bag of the 15s. And again, the offer, you know, is there and stands if you want me to polish them for you. You know, if you're really new to picking and you're like, hey, dude, if you wouldn't mind taking some bumps out of there and making them nice for them, I have no problem helping you out with that. And at the same time, if that's your step in the journey, that's, like I said, here's my little custom kit. I use a bare bones. I use this thing all the time. You're gonna be able to see just from the bends in them and how much they're used. I like the Knox Locks Pics with bare bone, or yeah, Knox Locks Pics with bare bones. And there's a little top of Keyways. And I do the Rakes on the right and Pics on the left. And then the hybrid or hooks are season hooks now. Yeah, dude, that's I was lucky enough to win D-Max contest shit 6 weeks ago. Oh my god, 6 months ago. And the pick that I chose was the Nessie pick, but it was in the D-Mac made the handle for it. So because he made the handle, it was nice and right. Oh man, that thing flips. Like if you were into speed picking, hold on, let me see. Do I have that right here? I want to show you why I showed it in my review video, but like when I received the pick. Hold on, I think I might have it in my custom pouch. Where's my pouch? That, and I have a, there it is. Okay, so technically I did own a Law Locks before this order, but this is the one that D-Mac made. Okay, it's oval in handle, but man, this thing, obviously you got the triple peak on it. So as you're, literally, it's just a rotation. It is that easy to just, I mean, I understand it would be the way the Law Locks Pics are. They feel, I'd almost want to try one upside down just because it feels like it would be interesting to try. You know what I mean? Proper ways, but upside down handle. Just equally as comfortable. I'm just curious to see. Anyways, with D-Max here, because of the wood, the way he pinned it, then the way he shaved it, it really, and that's the glue on that. Yeah, old butter knives. Yeah, I saw them. They look nice, dude. I like them. What was that? Oh, I forgot when I commented on the one. I thought it was like a spoon handle. So in Lockpickers United, it was on Discord, and he showed it was his first opening on American Lock 1100, and he showed his custom thing, and he saw he made it out of a spoon, like he had a spoon handle, and then right where it was attached from the handle to the rounded part of the spoon, he shaped it into a hook. It was just interesting just to see something home brewed, and for, you know, for something home crafted like that. I love seeing homemade gear and you know how people improvise and create their own stuff. To me, that's just as interesting as any of the mechanics of the locks. Okay, so literally, I got 2 winners packed up here already. So I got, again, these 2 were for my I'm calling them patrons, you know, people that supported me before my channel, or so my channel could exist. So there's 7 more to go, man. So I got, let's take Knox's stuff off the table because I don't want to start. Someone was to tune in or watch this video a couple days from now and, oh, I'm winning Law Lock tools. No, you are not, dude. Nope. Sorry, pal. Okay, so we're breaking down this kit, which we still got a lot to give. I've got 2 more practice locks just out of this one, and obviously I got a whole nother box of them right there. All right, so I got this, a whole nother box of them. I got a whole another, the last 4. If I had to say, if I was gonna enter my own contest, I probably want to win one of the last 4, only because if that's your thing, the Sparrows mats, that's where they're gonna be. The rest, everybody else, I'm giving. Well, not every other, but I'm having 8 giveaways. 4 of you guys are getting. This is what I use personally. The Sparrow mats with the tweezers and the pins. Sometimes they sink. Not they sink into it, but this little thing. This is for flooring, for your floor, and this is just a tile. And they sell it at. I get it at Lowe's. So whatever, they sell it by the foot. I chop it down, but this is my go-to. In my room, I got a whole bunch of D-Max pins and rattlesnake pins and stuff like that. I'm working on a couple of challenge locks now that I'm making one for Thumper, and I think I have something I'm putting together for Joe Pics. But yeah, so that's, before I forget, put that in there. So yeah, dude, this is enough. I mean, literally, you win here is enough to at least get you to where I am, orange belt. And you'll have a rake on top of Keyway, like, meant for top of Keyway, turning tool, bottom of Keyway, like proper. I can't open the lock for you. Short of that, like, I'm giving you all the tools you can need. Let's see, I'm trying to think of ways that I'm giving them away. I'm having coin tosses. So I thought it was interesting. I've never won 16 coin tosses in a row. Chances are neither have you. So I figured out I need 64 entries, I believe it is, to enter in order for you, if you're the winner, to win 16 coin flips. So again, by doing math, if every, wait, hold on, my math's all, I want to get this right the first time. If I said before, if I have 100 people, 10 are going to enter. So if I need 30 plus to enter, each person has to have 3 entries. So the way I was thinking it is, you share me on social media, that's 1 entry. I'm going to pose a question like the would you rather pick a lock or would you rather make a key scenario. So you answering in the comments is a 2nd entry. And then for 3rd, so I don't want to block it to just other YouTubers. I would say make a hashtag and make a video, which is definitely going to be one of them. But again, this is really geared towards beginners. I don't want to lock somebody out. I mean, they still got 2 out of the 3 ways to enter, even if they don't have a YouTube video. But I'm trying to think of unique ways to do that. That'd be cool to say, hey, I won 16 head-to-head coin tosses in a row, and I won this little body bag that has an awesome little lock and a guy to follow on YouTube and a whole little tribe that he follows. That's cool. That's willing to teach you how to use them. And you really can't beat that. And at the end of the day, like I said, if for whatever reason, when I say dumb it down, man, I'm not calling you a dummy. Everybody needs to learn. So if you want to swap out that lock for a clear one, I have a couple that I could do that. Okay, I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram and Discord and Reddit. Man, you think I live in the Stone Ages? I'm horrible with I need like a publicist or something. I'm horrible with social media. But yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram and Discord. That's my main ways. I like to stay in touch with like people for the Lock Sport cast. Like when I'm giving away or something, I normally post something in their Discord or something. Pocket Woman and the whole everybody that's been over there has been really cool to me and really good as far as promoting not just mine, dude. Like they're a cool community that like I'm happy to be a part of, and I like how they boost each other. You know what I mean? What's that? Get them to me. If you want to email me, that's all I was going to write down. That's another thing for the entry too, because I don't know how people, if I say share to social media, I notice Lock Noob on his giveaway right now it has an automated thing where like you just click on your thing, it'll sign you in, and you click as a share. I don't know how to do that. Like I don't have that program or algorithm. So other than your word of saying that you entered or like a screenshot emailed to me or something like that, I mean, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna have to trust you on your word or a screenshot. Anyway, the point is I'd have my email is locks4knox@gmail. I'm gonna write it down. I'll do that right now actually. So yeah, if you wanted anything, man, hit me up. It's linked right to my phone. So literally anything that you wanted to learn. Here's my guesses for Panda Frog's baby. So that's in a couple days. Okay. That's if for whatever reason you want to contact me with anything. I'm gonna add it to my links and stuff underneath here. Now, like I reached 100, I'm gonna try to update my contact info and my my everything. Again, back to like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. A lot of them, I just have my first video. That's welcome to Knox Locks. That little 2 minute. I don't even know if it is 2 minutes. Tell you honestly, just that little video there. That's a welcoming thing that I have linked. And I was actually going to make when I had these chips made. That's everybody that, even if you don't win, dude, just hit me up. If you want a sticker, 2 stickers and a chip, just hit me up with your address and you got that. So again, there's Locks for Knox. Just hit me up with your address, where you want it sent, where you're at. And I mean, ideally, I kind of like to wait until, because if you win and you're getting them anyways, like I said, I probably only 10 people are going to jump in. So, but nevertheless, if it's going off and you want, you haven't won or whatever, just hit me. I'll shoot you out a chip and whatever. That's a couple bucks to send to you. I got no problem doing that. So you got the email address. You see what's given away or being given away. So for the end one, again, it's a huge recap. You got a full entire pick set. So that's literally, almost $100 kit. I start from where I'm at. Literally, you got your choice of Jimmy Longs, round or flat. Can't be greedy and have both, man. I can't give you everything. All right, you got your locks, you got your cores, you got your rekeys, top of Keyway, bottom of Keyways. I do have a couple lucky people. I have extra handles, not femurs. You're not getting these big guys. But Mark from Bare Bones was nice enough to allow me the credit. If you see my video of gluing the handle to my monkey's paw, I nicknamed them coffin handles or casket handles, and he really liked the coffin handles. So on his webpage, it's cool. I just have credit for Knox Locks coming up with the name coffin handles. I dig that. I mean, oh, here they are. Good. I got stuff all over the place. I've been trying to keep this organized for the broadcast here, but I have a couple handles that, like I said, when I get down to the last 4 giveaways, I'm gonna be able to throw in a little extra goodies as it gets escalated. A couple surprise things that isn't exactly announced on the charts. So yeah, like I said, I got a couple things to dumb it down in the sense of the clears. I had a couple things as far as the pack lock, and like I said, I think I'm gonna part with the 51S, one of the Medicos, and then maybe I'll even make a challenge lock, something cool for that 100 to go with that. But like I said, I want something for everybody. Somebody who literally never touched a lock before in their life, and a black belt that's like, all right, dude, I pretty much know everything you could do with the lock. What are you trying to show me today? And be like, oh, well, I never actually had one of those in my hands. Or let me see what that's about. And if you got to the point where you know everything about locks and they're no longer interesting to you, how'd you find me? You're still looking for something here. So hopefully I have something good to offer you that bring you even 15 minutes of entertainment, enjoyment, will remind you why you like picking locks in the first place. Let's see, starting to wrap it up. And again, don't forget to ask for your wiper inserts or the bristle inserts, whatever you're for making the turning tools. I mean, this was a score, like I said, this is from Jimmy Long. So this put together, or this giveaways, really coming from you from three sources. Obviously me, so you got Knox Locks, as far as the Sparrows gear, and as far as, all that stuff, the mats and stuff I've sourced around. And then for Mark from Bare Bones was cool enough to, when I ordered a kit, to throw one in. And again, Jimmy Longs, he was really cool that you can't beat a Chris Capone thing. No, dude, they are awesome. A lot of people don't know about them. The double ended with, they are awesome. I dig that, and that's what I want. Like again, to me, this whole thing's a journey, and that's, I want you to have the resources to go on that journey and what you want to do. So when you say, say you have no intentions of doing anything lock related necessarily today, and you watch a Chris Capone video or Bosnian Bill's throwing that back to Chris Capone and making that double-ended universal tension turner. Whoo, tongue twister. Yo, that thing is awesome. So now you watched that video and you got the itch. It's like, shit, dude, that's a real good idea. I didn't know those measurements, or that's how you did it, or to put those twists there, or how that. And with the things I'm giving you, well, Jimmy gave me, and then I'm able to give out right here. You can make those. I mean, like I said, I have more than enough to cover, obviously 9 for the giveaway, but it looks more than it is. I mean, they're actually kind of thick. But I mean, yeah, dude, you can make the Chris Capone style double-ended. I mean, you could ideally even cut that in half. These are actually real, probably like close to 9 inches long. I mean, if you compare it to the femur, I think the femur is like 4.5, something like that. So it's almost 9 inches. Wherever you cut that in half and almost make 2 of them, or cut them to size. I mean, it's pretty big to fit in a kit, or should I say, as you can see, I'm comparing it to the Bare Bones Molly pouch. Yeah, that's not fitting in there. But yeah, I wanted you to be able to enjoy the journey and make tension tools on the fly, like the way you saw that video that day, And to be caught up in where the hell do I find windshield wiper inserts? At least here where I'm at, tri-state area, you don't have metal windshield wiper inserts anymore. So those things are going back and forth. They're plastic now. They're all plastic inserts. So the old go down to the guy who fixes your brakes and say, here's a couple bucks, I'll see you in a week, hold them for me. Those days are gone because he doesn't have any to hold for you anymore. At least around here, that's all. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? It's been almost a year already since Bill's been out of the game. So I watch him all the time. My YouTube feed just automatically goes into what I call the big three. That's Lock Picking Lawyer, Bosnian Bill, and Lock Noob. Because I guess I watched them so much, my YouTube algorithm it just automatically like, oh, for the year. Yeah, dude, I can't believe it's been a year. But what's strangely enough, in this year that I've seen a lot of people come up because he's left a void. Like when Bill retired, he left a void in the lock picking community. And to see a lot of the new people like myself, to be able to come up, you know what I mean? And to be an orange belt and to have a Learn With Me channel, you know what I mean? And one of the things why I was going to kind of make this a reveal later, but I'm only talking to a few people here, so I guess I can leak this out. But the reason I'm giving these away is I want to duplicate. Like I said, I have a problem with Yales because of 2 things, and spools. Yales because of the spools and top of Keyway. So that's where I need to practice. I want to duplicate Bosnian Bill's video where he bends the tension tool with the divot in the middle has like a dip set, and he puts this little TSA lock on the edge of it. So literally the only thing that's putting tension on the whole entire lock is the weight of a TSA. And what he does is he touches each pin, you see the feedback in the lock. So it's not his hands even opening, it's the weight of the lock. And just the way he has a thing behind it to show you, like 0 to 5, let's say, or whatever. So you literally see the handle moving. And I've never seen a better video that illustrates for picking spool pins, what the feedback you're looking for. You know what I mean? So I would like to duplicate that, and I would like you guys to do it with me when I do it. So, that's another reason why I'm keeping it all uniform, and what I'm giving away in the locks is, okay, if you see me pick serrated or pick whatever spool pins in here, you can't say, if you're holding the same exact lock just with a different number in your hand, oh, you did it because you had a different lock or you had a different number. No, you had the same lock I do, dude. And you could do the same thing I do. You just got to practice and learn for the feel for it. So like literally I just want to like make a nice level nice level playing field. And this way everybody can learn kind of on the same page. And of course people are going to pick it, some people like that, and some people it's going to take a minute. And that's fine. It's just if everybody had the same tools to start with, then the progression forward kind of, well, yeah, it's different for everybody. So I don't want to get carried away talking about that. All right, here's all the top of Keyway. I got to make sure I put everything kind of back in a certain order so that when I'm a couple hours, I do some editing and make like the official announcement and put up the how to enter and hit me up at Locks for Knox Gmail. When I pull everything back out, everything's right there at the surface, or at least in sections where, okay, here's turning tools, here's handles, here's whatever, and I could, that's why it looks so good. Yeah, honestly, like I said, my history was first it was lockpicking and lawyer, then Bosnian Bill, and then lock noob. And for me, lockpicking lawyer got me interested. So seeing him work that pick was like a magic wand sometimes. But the guy who really made me like scratch my head, like, oh, I want to check this out. I want it with Bosnian Bill, without a doubt. And then the person that kind of made it more fun or innovative or outside the box is the word I use the most with Lock Noob. I like his innovative something for something that's been kind of done and explained thoroughly. He still keeps it interesting. And to break it down on a technical level, like literally, I almost want to say painfully slow, the helpful lockpicker, man. He is on point. Like kind of like the thing I wanted to duplicate for Bosnian Bill. He doesn't do the same duplication, but he has a very thorough explanation of spool pins as well. So as far as the counterclockwise feedback, and does a good demonstration. That's the important part. I mean, we all know about the feedback, but it's hard for me to tell you what, you know what I mean, or even more importantly, show you what you're supposed to feel, Yeah, I don't know if there's anything off the top of your heads that you see obvious that I don't. I mean, dude, please feel free to tell, the only thing I brought up was for when I give away the Yale, I want to make sure I have a small enough top of keyway that it works with that lock. But other than that, everything I see, I mean, like the math makes sense. You know what I mean? Like one rake, one pick, top of keyway, bottom of keyway, you're covered. Like, you guys don't see any odd numbers, right? I mean, like you don't see anything that makes sense, or add another one thing here and it would be perfect. Everyone's going to want to add something, so I almost don't want to say that. Sure, just add me that whole law lock thing and we'll call it squares there, guys. But yeah, if you see anything that, hey, pairing this with that might be a good idea, yeah, I'm open to it. Let's see. Last couple of things, final moments of conclusions, thoughts. Wow, I'm really trying to think here. I really like the whole body bags idea, man. There you go. That's a complete winning, two full complete winning bags. So that's 2 body bags. One for Rob, one for Dave. I'll be able to tell Dave got the triple peak, Rob got the worm. Picked by legless. If you're not happy with it, Rob, it's all legless. I'm blaming it on legless. And he was, not just him, he was seconded. So there's nobody there to beat up for you, pal. I'm just joking. Yeah, did anybody get? I think I'm doing the type of giveaway that anybody should be happy to win on some level. I was trying to think for one of the entries. I just don't want people to lie about it. That's the whole thing. If you get somebody to start it in lockpicking, So like if you made a video, oh, here's one of the ones I am doing actually. I just know I'm afraid not enough people are gonna do it. Pick a lock using somebody's hands. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but where I got that from is with my girlfriend. You might see her respond to my thing, Maisie. Um, who was it? We had to pick a lock with something funny in your hands. People had everything, stuffed animals. Anyway, I was going to do it with my girlfriend's hands, and unfortunately, I didn't make it before the cutoff of the giveaway. But that was my idea for that. So I was like, well, if I was going to enter that contest and I was going to open a lock with somebody else's hands, I tried doing it. It's unique, it's funny, and we had a fun time doing it. I mean, it might be weird if you're doing it with a guy friend, I guess, if you're weird like that. But if you don't make it weird, there's no reason it should be. And it was just kind of fun. Like I was using her hands to open a lock and to actually get it open. We're both just kind of having fun with it. Or, like just really, I'm just trying to spread, a little bit of entertainment and happiness to somebody who otherwise might not, try it out as quickly or, I almost didn't buy the $20 kit on eBay. And if I didn't buy that $20 kit, I probably wouldn't be here now. As I'm so glad I did. And even when I got it, I wish I would have bought it. I wish I would have found sparrows sooner, to tell you honestly. And I see Bare Bones is up in their game, which I'm happy to see. I love promoting Bare Bones. I really do. These handles, to me, I said I can't stress them enough how awesome they are and their sense of how they allow me to continue picking long after my fingers are exhausted from holding, normal size. Well, these are really no handle. Those just came from Kicks, but like this is what I would normally be using. If I'm sitting there using this is from my little tool tray sitting right here. So if I was just sitting there watching Netflix or whatever, this is my normal setup. I have my Bare Bones monkey's paw. So that's the monkey's paw tip that I made a video on. Doing the handle on there. Well, here I'll show you the difference between real quick. One of the videos I'm going to do this week between Pics and the monkey's paw, and there really is a difference because when you see it on camera, it's really got to focus in for me here. Oh, come on. Nope, it does not want to cooperate. Let me try this. No, it still doesn't. Oh, wow. All right. I guess now's not the proper time. Anyways, the point is they both have that little tiny notch in them. The difference is you can really see the ones on Kicks. And it's a bigger profile. Look how I'm even pointing it out with the monkey's paw. So, I mean, where the monkey's paw has a whole pick, Kicks has kind of like you can almost kind of see it. It's almost like an ET alien finger that reaches up there and unlocks the lock for you. But anyways, I like the monkey's paw. That's my go-to. Like I said, I really like the Bare Bones handles for commercial lock, like over. Let's see, I think I have a Peterson. Yeah, like over my Hook 1. The reason why is I know that might not look much. What is that? A little 1/2 inch at the back of the handle. Not even a 1/4 of an inch. So that little 1/4 of an inch, but then that width as well, it allows me just to have, it just fits my hand that much better. If you see, it keeps in my hand where, not like the Peterson's horrible flopping all over the place, no, but it's just a little short, and that's why I got the little Velcro thing. That's the back end of the Velcro. So it's, I don't know, it's a little something I like having on there, but it could be longer. Like if I try to slide it down or if I'm working my way through, it's, I don't know, bigger hands, bigger handles. That's why I like the Bare Bones. But anyway, the point I was making, you got the quad peak that I normally use. Again, that's Peterson's, and then the Sparrow is monkey's paw. And with my revolver, I'll literally just be sitting there watching YouTube for a while, watching someone else pick locks, and like, you know what? Let me do that while they're doing it. And then sometimes I like to try to duplicate, if it's possible, what they're doing. There we go, on screen. So it's like, oh, well, they're doing that. Well, let me see. I didn't do a high, low, high on this one. Let me, whatever it is. I'm just making shit up off the top of my head now. But You get the point, I hope. And then let's see, like I said, I got the Law Lock reviews coming up. I got the Kicks Pics, Rakes, and the Kick Pick that I just showed you reviews. I got the final bare bones. I did 2 out of the 3, and then this last one, that's going to be another one of my contests to enter one of these locks. It's going to be count the bones. So it's going to be how many times I say the word bones throughout the video. Yeah, and the whole point of that one, no, not only is it a way for me to create a contest, which to create 9 of becomes increasingly difficult, it increases my YouTube click-through rating or watch times or whatever it is. So if you're forced to watch the video to the end to count the number of times I say bones and then enter it to get to the contest, and you got to email it to me. There's no just looking at the first person's comments and copying their thing. Anyways, what I get out of it is a full viewed video. What you get out of it is the entrance into the lock, if you so choose to enter. No one's holding a gun to your head. All right. Yeah, so you got your choice of handles, and then with the last 4 locks too. I know I gave one of them away tonight. The first one was to David, was the Butcher's Block Pics set, and actually so was the second. That's right. Yeah, Legless pick both. Okay. Yeah, so both of that's only one Butcher's Block set of 23 that I broke up. So I still have a decent, set for that kit. So, I mean, dude, there's plenty here to give away, plenty for everybody. And like I said, at the 10% join rate, so like I said, if I have 100 people, most likely I'm lucky if 10 will enter. Dude, I'm giving away 9 things, and if I'm giving away 9 things and 9 or 10 people enter, that gives you a pretty good chance of winning. When you say, I don't want to say it's just bad luck. If I have 10 or 9 giveaways and 10 people answer the call to it, and you're the only one to not win, I'd be like, oh wow, dude, I feel bad. I'd make a lock just for you. I wouldn't want that. If you're the only, I wouldn't want just one person to not win. But yeah, like I said, I like bare bones on both levels, and then from meaning the level of the femur, which is their advanced. I said it really keeps my hands in the game, dude. Like you can't pick anything if you can't pick. Yeah, you can't hold the pick. You're not picking shit. And then again, on the level of, this is my personal case. I tend to use the 23s a lot more than the 15s, just to be honest, because I try to bully them. But you can see it. I've had to bend these back a couple times just from it's not exactly perfectly straight. You can see in the. I'm gonna try my best to bend it back, but I mean it takes a beating, and you could see a little bit. Well, let me see. Let me grab a Sparrows for comparison. Let's see. Okay, you can see the wear on this hook for bare bones. Now out of my pouch, one of my old Sparrows. Okay, see why I recommend bare bones handles over the Sparrows. Let's get into that for a second. I haven't addressed that at all. All right, this is my trusted, tried and true Sparrows, right? Short hook, comes in their hooker set, literally standard hook. I've had to cut it back multiple times. Obviously, the first time you get it, it comes up to heat. Wow, man, come on, focus. Oh, it's because the lock in the background. It's focusing on the skull. I was wondering what it's focusing on. Okay. So it comes down the neck of it, and then you cut them back to the hump. But the problem is, right when that's where, at least for me, that's where my fingers sit. So when I'm sitting doing picking, the thermal handles, which really do make a difference, I mean, as far as comfort wise, and you're able to grab a little more, as you're doing this over and over and over, I had to cut them again. And I have other ones where I just had to cut them off and cut them further back. The thermal handle, if you can see it, it cuts that way. Like it wears through. I don't even want to scratch it with my nail, but it wears through. And that's where's my monkey's paw? I want to show you both of them. I have 2. The one I just showed you with the bare bones handle, that's the one that I keep a thing right by my bedside. Like that's where my main picking gets done when I'm watching TV. Now this is like my travel one I keep in my kit. Obviously they're both monkey's paws, but the one with the bare bones handle, to me, makes a world of difference, man. A world of difference. It's just, it makes it, I mean, I'm sure most people have tried Sparrows and Petersons that by now, if you've been picking for a minute. Even these are the cheapest nickel-plated Petersons you can get right here that I'm in my hand. I think they're like $3 or something, $4. Anyways, the point is, with the handle, you can really feel, and okay, sometimes like when I'm pushing or I'm grabbing the pick, it'll bend. Not this way, it'll bend this way. It's not like a big deal, but what is a small dexterity issue. But when you have a solid handled one like that, it just amplifies the feedback in a way. So that's, I really, if that was my go-to, I'd, yeah, hey, what's that? Yo, Dave, whatchamacallit, Mr. Geist, I got your body bag right here, brother. Yeah. Whatchamacallit, in the chat, my boy Legless, he helped me put together Big Rob's winnings too. So right here's your body bag, brother. You got your coin. You got a copy each sticker. So I picked for you the Bogota, and let's see, I got you the Bogota, and I believe this one is the Jawbone. I'm like 99% positive. This was the first of the Butcher's Block ones. So that's all you, homie. That's coming your way. So there's your little body bag. Here. Dropping shit on the floor already. There's your little bare bone skull on your bag. So, and you know what? Here, let me give you a nice plaque. You can decide where you want to put it, dude. You can decide. Yeah, my Mr. Geist up there is the winner of one of these body bags, Kraken. So I'm stoked he's able to make it. You could decide, Dave, whether you want to put the Bogota in the handle, or you can even message me or decide now what you want. Yeah, you don't have to decide now, but yeah, if you want a handle to go on either one of those two, I'll glue it for you. If you want to glue it yourself, you want to do whatever, let me know. But that's your winnings, plus with the core and everything. If you want to see exactly what you won, watch the video, dude. Yours was the first one I sorted out. I sorted out yours, and then Big Drops was the second one. So, one body bag, good to go. Again, those first two were for my patrons. I said, you didn't miss any entry givens or entries or anything like that. Yeah, dude. I guess welcome, Dave, to the world of lockpicker, brother. Let's see. I'd say John Locke's a good person to watch for Lockpickers United guidelines. He has a good video as far as belts and what locks and what equals what in the ranking systems and stuff like that. And I already explained to you what everything in here, how far that'll get you, and a brief breakdown. I'm just saying, if anybody asked me, okay, you got a body bag full of locks and picks, what am I doing with them now? Well, that's the place I'd send you. Is Lockpickers United. After you got your rhythm down and you figure out what or how to pick, what you're going to pick. So yeah, whatever, Sunday morning, I'll get this out to you Monday. And then this one's Big Rob's. Yeah, so welcome to the community of Locksport, man. Let's see, I gotta make sure I don't lose. Don't tell me I did lose it. There it is. I say from one of my handles, the Allen key, or one of the things that holds the handles together. Yeah, dude, that's what I hope for the winners, my lock, that they realize what they won. Sorry, I put a bunch of crap up on the floor. What they won in the sense of, yeah, you want a physical lock in your hand. Yeah, of course, it's a Pics. But you also kind of, like I said, stumble across a community of like real cool people. And a lot of things, I mean, techniques on locks, and a lot of stuff you don't even realize you don't know yet, or you don't not know yet. And when those questions come, because they will come if you do take to this, and you'll know when you get that opening. Like literally, when you get that first couple open, you're like, oh, that felt good. That was challenging as hell. I almost quit, but man, that felt good to turn that damn thing. And then you punish yourself and do it again. That's how you know you love it. That and it gets expensive, dude. Real expensive. I'm trying to find out which one of these handles lost the down. There we go. I am going to be giving one of these away, by the way. So that's... I just didn't want to throw that out there as the first thing, because then I don't want to... Yeah, I can't stand clickbaiting, dude. Whoever invented clickbaiting is... I mean, in a way, they're genius, but at the same time, a scumbag. Yeah, I can't stand clickbait. So I wouldn't bait you in with something like, look at all the femur handles I'm going to give away, and I'm only giving away one. So as much as I feel that that's an important part of it, which it is, the locks in general and the fact of everything else that's next to the lock is the focus for this giveaway. Oh, the I-Class kit. Okay, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm going to show you real quick. I got to put this together anyways. I can show you how we properly use the femur bone straight out of the package. There's a little rhythm to it, or a way so that you don't break off. I mean, these are 3D printed from a computer. So you want to make sure you don't, if you over tighten the threads, they will pop, man. And you really just want to make them hand tight. Let's see. Let's see. My lock like city rakes, I believe, right? Okay. L City or L Rake. Okay, so right now it's a little too tight, right? Doesn't slide down the shaft, so counterclockwise, obviously. Hopefully in a couple screws, it'll cut a couple turns. Oh, that one's all the way down, that's why. Okay. Now, the way Mark suggests on the website that it's done. I'm gonna walk you through, like, you know, the way it's supposed to be done. All right, you see how it says bare bones across the handle? That's the only spot on the handle that actually says bare bones or has the skull. You actually, if you want to do this properly, not by eye, or you put the bare bones face down, and you want to make sure you leave out the front, because ultimately it's going to be like that. You want to leave about that much out of it. You don't want to leave it so that it's all the way in, although it looks cool, like that's the way it should be, looking like you want it to look. The front of it, because it's a pick, you're putting a whole lot of torque on force on that little tiny front piece of plastic, like literally right here. So if you don't leave that out, there's not enough surface area and it's going to snap. So just a heads up. So that doesn't happen. You take it where about you want it, so about that long, you know. And what I do, I just pinch it. And I just do these hand tight. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about. You don't need to go nuts, because they only go to a certain point. I should probably put a hook in here. Okay, that's hand tight. I wouldn't turn that anymore at all. And that side, let's see. I felt like it was biting. Okay. Now, that's secure. I can't pull that out. Those Allen keys are keeping that wedged in there. Like those Allen screws are keeping that wedged in there good. So I can't pull that out. But at the same time, if you look, this is the only thing that I'd say bad. It's not even bad. It's just you have to adapt if that's or adjust it. Okay, if you're picking, again, a lock has, we're dealing with millimeters here. I want to see if I doubt you're gonna be able to see that little tiny bit of wiggle. And it looks like I'm moving the lock, so that's, or you're not gonna see it on the rake, but the point is that little flex right there, that's like wiggle room. I don't know what else to call it, but that wiggle room lies with feedback a little bit. So you don't know sometimes, did I just feel something or was that just the pick malfunctioning a little bit? It's not a lot because the pressure of the pins technically pushes it always down. So it's really when you're going from one pin to the next that it really grabs like that. But that's the only downside. And so if you're getting cramps in your hand or that, using a normal thing like this is keeping you cramped, then I'd go with the bare bones. That's why I dig these ones. Like these ones keep you in the game. Fourth quarter, ninth inning, whatever sport you play, that when your hands are spent, burnt, and you don't think you can go on anymore, you'd be surprised. You got arthritis, like I showed up before. I got box breaks in my hands. Let me see this out. So for my hands, I got bad breaks in them, almost like I'm doing an intentional Vulcan grips. That's not intentional. They're broken. Like, come on, dog. Let's go, Finn. I love my dog now. Come on, man. All right, we got family waking up. We got dogs going out. We're wrapping it up. Again, congratulations, Dave, and welcome to the community, man. I think you're gonna dig the pics. You're gonna like them. I think you're gonna have fun with it. And Rob, you're gonna be getting yours. I mean, that's up to you want to swing by and get it, or you want me to send it to you? That's up to you. But yeah, those are my first two winners for the Patreon thing. Like I said, if you're still viewing this, that's amazing. But you didn't miss anything. This was just private for the people that supported me to this far in the channel. And like I said, there's still out of 9 opportunities, there's still 7 left, dude. So 7 left to get everything I've showed you. And like I said, you could play it down. If you want a clear lock, that's an option. You want to play it up, well, the pack locks for one person, but the rest, we could figure it out, man. So as we're going into Sunday, let's see, it's 20 to 7 my time, and 2 hours and 2 minutes. Not bad for a 100 subscriber episode, right? Wrap it up around the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I'm gonna post a video later on today for Panda Frog, Mini Panda Frog 2 entry. So that's I got my stat chart already for that video. I'm probably gonna record that right after I'm done going live. And yeah, any questions, anything you want, dude, as far as whether it's about this, whether it's you want to do a trade, you want to do something. Like I said, if you want stickers or chips or whatever, just hit me up, dude. Just ask, give me an address, let me know where I'm sending it to you. And locksforknocks@gmail. So yeah, any questions, any whatever, dude, it's linked straight to my phone. So I'll get back to you. I'm not going to ignore you. If I don't get back to you right away, I'm not ignoring you. It goes on. But yeah, that wraps up today's. And thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for getting me to 100. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. And, hopefully together we could learn to liberate some, a lot of locks in the future, Well, I hope that you liked what you see, and like I said, if you think you can improve it in any way, or that my giveaway should be done any differently, like hey, pair this up with that would be a much better idea, man. Hey, just talk to me. I'd be happy to hear any options. So yeah, my lock, Legolas, man. Thanks everybody for for hanging around this long, dude. 2 hours. You know, that's been a long video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon. All right? Have a good day, guys. Enjoy your weekend. All right, stay safe.